This time on Chopstick Travel, I'm taking my brother Ryan and sister-in-law Kaylee for an unforgettable trip across Turkey. A full-fledged food road trip to taste the flavors of Turkey. To kick off part 1 of our new series, Ryan, Kaylee, and I are tasting the iconic Etli Ekmek in the lesser-known Turkish city of Konya.
So if there's one thing you have to eat in Konya, it's Etli Ekmek. We're here at Hulk Restaurant.
Halkın tercihi halk etli ekmek.
Very friendly people here, and he's making the Etli Ekmek here. It's just like a very long pide, almost like a huge pide. He puts the meat on the dough and then stretches it, and then straight into the oven. I don't know how long it is, maybe 4 feet. Very friendly guys here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Teşekkürler. You too. Okay, so I'm with my brother Ryan and my sister-in-law Kaylee. We're here in Konya. This is their first time in Turkey, and we've come to try the Etli Ekmek, which is famous here in Konya. So basically just smears on some, I'm guessing it's mutton, and then stretches it out super long. I don't know, it's like 3 feet long probably at least. We ordered up 2. There's a bunch of other different things on the table, but let's try the Etli Ekmek. Let's do it. It's a lot. It's a lot. Grab a piece, just try it by itself, I guess. It's hot, fresh out of the oven. Very good.
So good.
When I first saw it, I didn't think I'd be able to eat it all. I think I could. Now I can, yeah. Some little pepper flavor as well.
So crispy.
And this is like the thing you need to try in Konya. It's a famous dish here. Everybody comes for this. It's got its own little pedestal too that it sits on. You don't have to be so quiet, guys. My mouth is full.
First time.
First time on camera.
Yeah.
You like it, guys?
I do. I really like it. It's so good.
It's I think it is mutton, but it doesn't have a strong
taste
flavor. You know, the dough is so much thinner than the pide, so it's really crispy, and it's just a thin also layer of meat on top as well. And you can grab some. There's some green onions here. Kind of make a little taco version. Squeeze a lemon. Maybe a little bit of parsley, and then oops, wrap it up. It's good with the lemon. They also have some of this pickled cabbage, red pickled cabbage, and yeah, we're realizing now that it goes really well with all these toppings. It's very light. This is my 3rd piece. We thought this was gonna be too much, but yeah, it's not.
All right, I'm gonna try one. I can say that this probably be the longest food I eat, and the setup already surprised me, but the taste is surprising more. It tastes so good, amazing.
Like I said, it's their first time here in Turkey, and we're on a road trip. We're going to be visiting a bunch of different places. We've had some Turkish food, but this is particularly good. What do you guys think of Turkish food in general so far?
Very fresh. Everything from the bread to the veggies, makes it so much better.
I think I have to agree. It's definitely like the selection you get, how friendly the people are that are serving you, and the bread definitely helps.
And we've got a lot more. food to taste.
I'm excited.
Whenever someone asks me what's the best way to explore a new country, I always say it's through its food. But the best way to understand a country is through the language of its people. Learning a language can easily be your greatest travel resource when visiting a new country. That's why lately I've been improving my Chinese with Rosetta Stone, because I've got an exciting trip coming up later this year and a little bit of Zhongwen is gonna help me a lot. What I like about Rosetta Stone is the way that you learn. It's an immersive method that helps you tap into your brain's natural ability to learn languages by using pictures instead of translations. Bao. Which is a much more enjoyable learning experience in my opinion. Their audio companion tool is amazing because it lets you download lessons straight onto your phone and then you can practice on the go. Rosetta Stone's voice recognition tool helps you pronounce words like a local, which in Mandarin Chinese means it will tell you if your tones are right or they're wrong. 吃饭. 我爱吃饭. Okay guys, subscriptions can run your bank accounts down, but the good news is for one single payment, Rosetta Stone is offering an exclusive discount on their lifetime subscription for over 60% off. You will have access to all of Rosetta Stone's latest tools and features forever, and you'll never have to worry about any renewal fees. The link is in my description. Thank you to Rosetta Stone for partnering with me on this video, and leave a comment down below and let me know what language you want to learn next.
So the waiter here insisted that we tried his dessert. It's called Saak Arasi. We just translated it and it means between sheet metal. So that gives us absolutely no idea of what it actually is, but it looks like phyllo dough. He's topped it with some pistachios, some walnuts. I'll just cut you guys a piece.
Yeah,
okay.
thank you.
It's like stuffed too, and then really, really crispy phyllo dough. All right,
We're going?
cheers. Cheers. Oh my god. Inhaled the pistachios. Whoa.
Wow,
Really good.
so sweet.
It's sweet, yeah. He poured syrup all over top of it.
Delicious.
Really thin, like it's not a bunch of layers like bako, it's just like one layer, kind of wrapped up. Walnuts, pistachios.
Yeah.
It's not sheet metal, I'm just saying.
It's not sheet metal. Between sheet metal. Yeah.
Cooked between.
Yeah.
Maybe?
Maybe?
Maybe.
Leave a comment down below if you know what that means.
It's delicious.
You like it?
I love it.
Is it
so
too
good.
sweet?
No, I mean I couldn't eat a whole one myself, but
Yeah.
to share it's really great.
We need some chai, some tea.
Yeah.
Really, really good. Etli Ekmek. Have to try it in Konya. I was filming them and it's such a huge piece of bread that it's almost impossible to fit it in the whole frame. Look at how big these are. Awesome. Thank you so much. So the other thing other than Etli Ekmek that you need to try is Furn Kebab, which is a kebab cooked in the oven. And we've come to a place called Alibaba Furn Kebab. This is a iconic spot here in Konya. And it's just the mutton meat that's been in the oil, it's in the fat, and then they bake it in the oven probably overnight. And then he serves it with bread, very simple, dips the bread in that oil, and then with raw onions as well. So very like classic style, simple. And just go with your hands, grab a piece with the bread, and it should be very tender. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh my gosh.
It looks like the tenderloin.
Yeah, it is just falling apart.
Cheers.
Simple.
Yep. Meat and bread. My favorite.
It's super simple. It's just pretty much the meat flavor. It's not salty. There's no like spices or anything. It's just about the texture of the meat. Do you like it or?
Yeah. It's a little greasy, but that's where the flavor is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
And
delicious.
Definitely a little stronger flavor of mutton, I'd say, than some dishes. But just look at how tender this is. Like, look at this. Absolutely falls apart. Effortless. And the bread is just soaked in that juice as well. Just straight meat and bread. That's all. And onion if you want some veggies. All right, ladies, your turn.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
Tell us what you think. Konya Furn Kebab. Juicy, right?
Yeah. Cheers. Oh,
Cheers,
you go with
Nick.
onion too.
Bread is so chewy and fresh. and the onion really gives it a lot of flavor. The meat is definitely gamier than the last we ate, but it's good.
I love the way that the restaurant is like traditional style. And yeah, if you come here, Konya, right? To Konya, you should give it a try and come to this restaurant.
Very simple, but very tender. Cooked well. You can tell they've been doing this for a long time. It is seriously just falling apart. Definitely a little stronger flavor, but the more you eat it, the more you kind of get used to it. You don't notice it as much. So Konya is a famous pilgrimage site for Sufis. It is known for the whirling dervishes. So these men who are praying while they're almost in a trance-like state, dancing around, spinning around. Unfortunately, we don't have time to see the whirling dervishes this time. We're just passing through Konya, but you definitely should check it out if you get the chance. And also, of course, the food here, the Etli Ekmek and Furn Kebab is famous. We're just walking through the old streets of Old Konya now and checking everything out. Really cool town, really local feeling, not many tourists. We've come to the central market here in Konya, and we've come up to the second level, so we get this incredible view over the market. Tons of fresh fruit and vegetables, very, very colorful. Yeah, it's an incredible place for a photo up here, but let's take a walk down through and see everything that's in season. Okay, this man's offering me a sample. I'm gonna take a very small piece because this looks strong. Just a small piece. This is Turkish blue cheese. Oh, it's not as strong as it looks. A little bit of a smell. Look at this cheese though. Wow. You wanna try it? I'm good. Try it. I'm good. Ming? Not usually a fan, but honestly that wasn't bad. I only had a really small bite though, but the scent isn't as strong as some other blue cheeses that I've tried. It's everywhere here, so it must be popular here in Konya. Very traditional market, not just fresh fruits and veggies. They have cheeses here, they've got spices, dried things. They've got the red pepper paste here, the vine leaves, yeah, everything. Oh, more samples? More samples. Teşekkürler. Thank you. Cherries. Very good. Thank you. The cherries here are so good. Burst with flavor. Had to pick up a bag. A kilo for 50 liras, so like $2 for a kilo. So just on the outside of the market, we've come to another place that has another awesome oven. It seems like here in Konya, they love to cook things in the oven. And we're having something called Ysomu. I ordered mine with cheese and with pastirma.
Pastırmalı.
Pastirma. There we go. Wow.
Mis.
Very good. Wow, nice. So the cheese is also the green cheese, I guess they call it green cheese here, that we just tasted in the market, mixed with some white cheese, and then pastirma, which is like beef, cured meat that's been thinly sliced, back in the oven. Wow.
Ysomu. Afiyet olsun.
Thank you so much.
Afiyet olsun.
So right at the end, he kind of takes this long paddle and then holds it up next to the fire. It gets a nice scorch on the outside of the Ysomu. Ryan and I are gonna try it out. We asked for white cheese, but that's not what we got. We got the green cheese, which I don't know if that sounds better or worse than blue cheese, but we're gonna try it.
With worse.
We're going with worse.
We'll see.
And pastirma. Let's try it. It's definitely got a cheesy flavor.
It's got a funk to it.
Yeah, not too bad though. Yeah. salty from the pastiera in there. You just put butter on top of it too. It's completely soaked in butter. Not bad.
I like it. I was a little weary to begin.
The cheese aftertaste kind of lingers. Look at that. Yep. Wow. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but that's really green. I mean, that's green cheese. Whew. That's smoking hot. Fresh out of the oven. That's good.
Very good.
Yep.
So does green come after blue?
Next is black. Black cheese.
I'll pass.
It's actually really good with the sesame seeds, but the cheese probably I go with just plain cheese, white cheese next time, but still really good. So that was our little food tour here in Konya.
No complaints.
Yeah.
Yet. I mean, if I can handle green cheese, I think I can make it through the rest of the trip.
Definition of the breathtaking. It's insane and unreal and loud.
One thing you must do when visiting Cappadocia, besides flying in the hot air balloons and exploring all the beautiful landscapes, is stay at a cave hotel. And we have stayed this time at the Village Cave House Hotel. We had a great stay. It's a beautiful hotel. Owner is super friendly and there's so much history. The room we're staying in was actually used as a winery. You can see a hole carved in the wall where they used to stomp the grapes and get the wine. And then there's even a ladder where they used to climb up and store the wine up top. So I can highly recommend the beautiful Village Cave House Hotel, built right into the fairy chimneys, right into the rock. An incredible, incredible stay. For breakfast here in Antalya, we've come to Boraksi Hasan. So Antalya is known for its Borak. Basically, it's a thin phyllo dough. The owner here, Hassan, is a master. You can tell he's just done this countless times because he just does it so effortlessly, so skillful, until the dough is so thin it's almost translucent. He checks the thinness with his hand and makes sure you can see right through it. He only has two different fillings, one with meat and vegetables and then one with cheese. And how they do it here
in Antalya is they bake it in the oven. So after it's stuffed with the filling, it goes straight into the oven. The owner, Hassan, and his wife are lovely, very, very friendly. So we're gonna sit down. I'm gonna sit down with Ryan and Kaylee, my brother and sister-in-law. We're gonna try it out. Okay, our Antalyan Borak has arrived. It's sort of like Thai roti, but the big difference is they don't fry it in oil, it goes in the oven. It's baked, crispy. When he was cutting it, you could hear just how crispy it is. Super thin layer. And Ryan, Kaylee, and I are gonna try it out. Let's try the meat one. Meat one?
Sure.
Meat one.
Yep.
Yum.
Wow. Oh yeah. It's juicy. Really good.
The flavor's amazing.
Yeah, a little bit of onion. It's not as hot as I thought it was gonna be.
No.
But it's super crispy. It's all about how thin he gets that dough and how crispy it gets in the oven like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a thin layer filling, like not a whole lot. Onions, I think it's just onions, parsley, and meat, probably mutton.
Yep.
The ratio is perfect.
Yeah.
We're eating it for breakfast, but I feel like you could eat this for any meal of the
Yeah.
day.
Yes.
But he closes here at 2 p.m., so it's a
Oh,
breakfast.
it is a breakfast. Okay. Not something I would normally have for breakfast, but
No, but really good.
suiting.
Mm-hmm. Very, very good.
And the ease at which he made that, and it was so quick. Like, it would
Not
take
his first
so
time.
long. Yeah, not his first time. It would take so long for a beginner to try to make something like that.
So
Yum.
good.
All right,
Go for the cheese.
cheese one. Yep.
Okay.
Same dough, but just different filling. Some white cheese. Very plain.
Yep. Not as much flavor.
And not a salty cheese.
No.
Not at all.
No.
Not a
Still-
lot of flavor.
Very crispy though.
Yeah.
But it's more about the dough anyway.
Yeah. Some of the other places here put powdered sugar on it. I don't know if that is powdered sugar there.
Salt and
Maybe
pepper.
it is.
Pepper.
Oh, salt and pepper, no. Okay, we just asked for the powdered sugar. The cheese one's so plain that I think it needs a little sweetness. Ryan likes his sweet breakfast too, so here, take this.
The hot pepper is pretty good. with
The
cheese
hot
one,
pepper
too.
is good, yeah. Yeah. It needs that little extra something.
It becomes a dessert.
It becomes dessert, yeah. The cheese is not like a salty cheese. It's
No.
almost like no flavor. It's just a texture.
Filler.
No. It's flaking off. And then some cheese inside. Yeah. Good quality cheese.
Really good.
I just want to say for anybody that think Turkish food only have kebab and it's too heavy for you in the morning, I want to introduce you to this one, Borak. It's light and I think it's my favorite Turkish breakfast. Yum. Love it.
There's another one here in Antalya that is really famous in the old town. But this time, this one is even better. I'd say way better actually. Especially the meat one and the crispiness level, really good. Yum.
This is the spot that you have to come and try it.
one of these.
Yeah, I threw a pepper in mine.
Spicy pepper. Spicy. It's sour. It's like a jalapeno. Yum. I gotta give it up for the meat one. That was so good. Highly recommended. Like I said, there's one in the old town. There's Borak all over the place. This one's outside the old town. Way less touristy. Extremely friendly. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Teşekkürler. On part 2 of our road trip series, we are heading south for some of Turkey's best seafood. Before I take Ryan and Kaylee to the city of Bursa to taste a kebab they'll never forget.
Melts. Wow.